Hello. There was a great question in the group, and I wanted to come on live because I have so many thoughts about this question of what do you wish you knew? What advice do you have? What thoughts? What should I be thinking about if I'm thinking about taking the leap and going into private practice? And so I have no notes. It's totally off the cuff. So I might jump around a bit, but bear with me. The first thing that came to mind is like, there's so much you don't know that you don't know. And I love that you're even asking this question to begin with, because it suggests that like you're thinking about, what do I need to know? So a couple of the things that came to mind is having a backup system, having a savings, right? It depends on how you're going to start. Like, are you going to start part-time while you are working in a full-time job or a part-time job? Are you starting full-time and you need the income right away? Are you starting part-time and you have a second income in the family? Like, there are so many variables about what your current life situation is and how you plan on making that transition that will dictate how you make the transition and the plans and things you can put in place. So there's that question. The next question that comes to mind for me is depending on what the answer is to that, what do I need to put in place right now to start investing in my practice? So do I need to start a savings account? Do I need to set up a separate checking account so I can start putting money in there and start paying for things for my business ahead of time? What can I invest in right now that's going to set me up for success? Do I want to set aside money to build my website out right now? Do I want to build something cheap and then build it out later? Do I want to, can I announce it yet? Can I start marketing yet? Like, what can I do now that can set me up for success when I'm ready to actually take clients on? And there's so much that you can do. I actually have a blog post on this. Try and pop it in the comments when I can grab the link. But there are a lot of things you can do before you're even ready to start seeing clients that's going to set you up for success in your practice. And so that's the next question, is what can I be doing now? And what do I have to invest now that can help set me up for success? And what's my budget? So there's a lot of money questions here. The next question is like, what are my skill sets and what skill sets do I need to grow? So when it comes to running a business or not just as a clinician, right? When we often think about private practice, we think about our clinical skills. So then the question is like, what business skills, what other skill sets do I need to grow? And some of it will be like trial by fire, because you won't realize what you need until you're there. But what skills do I need to grow in order to be a good business owner? So sometimes people say, I'm not good at money. And I'm like, well, no, you're just not skilled yet. You don't have a skill set. So do you need to build your money skill set? Do you need to flex your money muscles? Do you need to like get into your personal finances and start managing them differently and getting into the numbers so that you can then do the same thing with your business? Do you need to do some work on money mindset? Do you need to think about administrative stuff? Like how do you manage a schedule? How do you work on accountability? How do you do task management in your own life in a way that you're going to be able to do that in your private practice as a business owner? Let's see. What else? The next piece is this is also money related. Do you know the math on a viable business? Do you have an understanding of what it's going to cost and what you need to make in order to make it viable, which it can be. I don't want to scare anybody with this, right? Like, this might seem like a lot. These are small things. There's just a lot of them if you're new to it. But have you done some basic like preliminary investigation on like, oh, it's going to cost me about $60 a month for an EHR, and then here's what it costs for a website, here's what it costs for hosting, here's what it costs for my email, here's what it costs for my phone, and just doing a little math on that, and doing the discovery over time so that you have a good understanding of what the numbers look like, and then doing some math on your income, right? Oh, my device is overheating. Oh no. Hold on. Let me get in my air conditioning. All right, that should help. Let's see. I'm gonna turn down my AC for a second and hopefully you guys can still hear me. Apparently I'm overheating. Okay, so let's see, what's next? What else do I need to know for starting my practice? And I have a slow connection. Okay, it's been gone. I would say after that, I would start thinking about what I want my practice to look like. What do I want my schedule to look like? Start visioning, like, who do I want to serve? That sort of starts getting into like the vision planning for your practice. So those are another questions, some more questions you want to be asking yourself. So many issues today. I'm going to add one more thing and then I'm going to hop off because this thing's not cooperating with me. But the last thing is get